Hello guys, welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley. I am honestly scared right now. I am about to read some feedback on Twitter, on Reddit, from people to the latest live stream and all the news that have been announced. Did you tune into our first ever Disney Dreamlight Valley showcase? Relive every single moment, including Jack Skellington's haunting reveal in our blog recap. Alright, this is a good post to read the comments too. I'm gonna say right now, I am super hyped from everything that I saw and heard on the live stream. I'm pretty excited for what's to come. I don't see what can you possibly, like, what negative stuff could you possibly get from the live stream. At least, like, I can see people still being talking about canceling a free-to-play, but considering the live stream, I'm very curious to see if there's any negatives that people uncovered. I would be very surprised. Anyway, let's jump right into it. The feels. Okay, positive comment. I'm excited, but I still think Fox, who bought the Ultimate Edition, should get the expansion free or at a discount. Either way, I'm still getting it. Oh man, that's funny. I'm so happy to have Jack in the Valley soon. Finally, Daisy Duck in 2024. Blown away. Oh my god, look at that. Excitement is back. Excitement is back. Loved everything I saw in the showcase. Can't wait till the game launch in December. So excited to get Belle's winter dress. I just realized this is not the outfit for us, I think. It's an outfit for Belle, right? Is this a Belle's outfit, or is it going to be outfit that anybody can wear? I'm curious, because I would love to get a skin for Belle from the Star Path like this. That would be awesome. So now that the game isn't going free-to-play, please bring back older Star Paths. Without free-to-play, there's no reason to gatekeep these items. Well, what about the people who already completed them? What are they gonna do for these Star Paths? There's literally no reason for them to participate, and it's just going to be wasting time of the players who've been playing since day one. I don't think it's... I agree that the newer players should get access to these Star Paths somehow, but just simply bringing them back and running them, maybe parallel to the new Star Path. I honestly don't know. I need to think about it. What do you think is the best way to introduce old Star Path items? But then again, think about it. Okay, you do it once again. For example, you run all of the Star Paths now, and then people who join the game in a year are going to be, okay, we need to get access to all of the previous Star Passes, run them all over again. So what, we're going to run all of them all over again? There has to be a better way. Let me know in the comments. This is a very interesting topic. Do you think that old Star Passes should be, the items from those Star Passes should be obtainable for players who missed them? And if yes, then what do you think would be the best and the most fair for everybody way to bring those items back? It makes me sad that I already paid full price plus some for this game, because we were told we would have access to all of the story content if we did that, and now we're being asked for more money. You're still gonna get free story updates. You still have access to the full story, and you don't have to pay any additional money. You can only pay additional money for expansion, which is completely separate story on completely separate island. From what I understand, it's not going to be to chapter 2. Chapter 2 is still free. This is complete additional storyline that has no doesn't intersect with the main story whatsoever. So you don't really have to buy it if you don't want to, and you can still enjoy the free-to-play story. I mean, not free-to-play, but like the regular the regular pay game story. Thank you, Dreamlight Valley, for adding Tiana to the game next year. I'm so incredibly hyped for her. Yeah, I need to watch this movie. I need to watch this. I've seen so many people hyped about her. I need to know what all the hype is about. Personally, I think £30 is an absolute steal for the content coming up. 100% brilliant showcase. I agree, this was a completely brilliant showcase. Very, very nicely directed and done. Also, you have to remember, $30 is not the price for the content that's coming. I would say half of it is the price for the content. The other half is the cost of Moonstones. So technically we're paying about $15 for the content itself. Dreamlight Valley players waiting for December 5th. Wow, look at that. Look how the community's perception changed from one live stream. It went so much more positive, and I'm so happy to see it. Left me still confused. What about Xbox Game Pass players? Well, I did say that the expansion will be available for Xbox Game Pass. So what I'm assuming is that the game is still going to remain free on Xbox Game Pass, but you might need to purchase the expansion additionally. Or maybe not. We're going to find out and see. So no save between Switch and PS4, PS5. Not double dipping on expansions. I say expansions, it's nearly the same price as the full game. I was loving the game till the news came. My interest has dipped now. If we get cross-platform saves, then I'm all in. Otherwise, I'm done. Sorry. Okay, so about the cross-platform, I've been under impression that it's PlayStation limitation that you cannot have cross-saves or even cross-multiplayer with any other platform. But I've been reading some comments lately, people saying that they play games where they have crossplay between PlayStation and other platforms, and also you can save your progress and access from different devices. So I want to make a whole video on it and dig deeper into this topic. If you have any knowledge on the topic whatsoever, please let me know in the comments. What is the reason, in your opinion, or if you have any facts about this, what is the reason why PlayStation is so isolated on Disney Dreamlight Valley? They have their own leaderboard, their own saves, their own multiplayer. Like, why can't we... Like, is there truly no way to make it cross between the platforms? Or maybe it's possible, it's just you're gonna have to pay for PlayStation Plus, right? Is that the reason? It's only possible through the paid subscription? The new world looks great, but I was hoping it would be added to the original map instead of being completely separate, making it more of a hassle to go between them. Well, I agree with the sentiment. It would be more convenient, but I don't think it's gonna be too much of a hassle. I think they're gonna make an easy way to travel between the worlds. And plus, once you get to the world, it's not like you will need to travel back and forth all the time. That the new world is completely sufficient and separate world where I would probably spend 99% of my time on the new island when it comes out. That's just me. But also, it comes with benefits. First, we get a completely separate item limit. So if you had those biomes attached to your world, you basically double the size of your world with the same item limit, because the game just cannot handle at the moment more items than we already have, and that would be devastating and completely unplayable. This way, they basically give us a whole other world with a separate item limit to decorate, and I think that's the best we can do at the moment. Hopefully, we're gonna get the item limit increased in the future, though. Too many lies were told. No free-to-play, have to pay for the main story, have to pay for new characters. They said the story and characters would never need to pay because they wouldn't force players to spend money for it. I actually saw completely the opposite. I've seen they've been saying from day one that there will be paid expansions that will include story and characters. I saw they've been saying it from day one. I don't know where you're getting your information. The only thing that you may consider them lying about is no free-to-play. Fine, I'll give you that one. But we were definitely... They were always saying there were going to be paid DLC. And DLC is basically a story expansion. This is not the main story. This is a side story. Main story is still free. New characters, once again, they've been always saying that at some point some of the characters are going to be inside paid DLCs, and you're going to have to pay for them. Once again, I don't see any lies here. They have been saying it from the start. In these mysterious lands, you will embark on a new main story. Well, it is a main story for this expansion, but it's not the main story. It's like a completely new world, completely separate storyline. We have a main storyline that's going to remain on the base island on our Dreamlight Valley, and it's going to remain free. And we have this completely new story that is tied only to this expansion and to the Eternity Isle. Will multiplayer be crossplay? Well, they didn't say it specifically, but assuming from everything else in the game, the multiplayer will be crossplay between all the platforms except PlayStation. However, there is a chance the PlayStation will also participate because they did say it might require PlayStation Plus. I think that's what PlayStation Plus subscription is for, to be able to crossplay with other platforms, right? I might be completely wrong. I don't have PlayStation console. I've never owned PlayStation console, but I'm curious to hear what PlayStation users have to say. Like, do you usually in other games need PlayStation Plus subscription to be able to crossplay with other platforms? Okay, I'm seeing huge shift in community sentiment. We have much more positive feedback to the news. Let's go check out Reddit real quick. Oh wow, the Reddit is full of posts about the update. Am I missing anyone? There is one more character which hasn't been mentioned by name or even hinted at, except saying it's a lucky villager. Some people said it's Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. That's an interesting choice. It's a very old Disney character. Apparently had his own show. Pretty cool. I personally believe it's Ginny. I feel like we just got a Ginny voice actor, and I don't see he's not a part of the free updates, so he has to be one of the characters that is coming in the expansion. So I'm like 99% sure it's Ginny, and it makes sense as well. Why everybody's assuming it's Oswald? Is it really that obvious? I honestly don't... Like, the style of the character is so old. I don't see how they're gonna make him fit Disney Dreamlight Valley, if I'm being completely honest. I'm in Ginny camp. I'm in Ginny camp. Alright, everybody's saying Oswald. I rest my case. I still think it's Ginny, but I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. I just don't see how Oswald would help like the Rapunzel, Gaston, and Eve fight against Jafar. I feel like Ginny is the perfect addition to the team to fight Jafar, like fight magic with magic. What can Oswald do against Jafar? I don't know. Yep, people are very excited. Cannot find anything negative. Great. Sprinklers and auto cooking are coming. Now, this was interesting. This was definitely interesting. One of the later images has jewels required to cook instead of coal. I'm pretty sure it was jewels and coal, because I saw the coal was in the machine as well, right? Yeah, here you go. There is coal, but you also need jewels. Personally, I'm not that excited about the sprinklers because I just don't water stuff and let it sit there till it rains. I'd be more excited if they allowed us to assign our level 10 gardening villagers to plant and harvest crops for us. 100% agree. I was also like, why watering? The easiest possible task. And I usually never water too. I just plant my pumpkins and I come back the next day. It would definitely rain in between, so I would always get my crops next day. I'm not in a rush. I have a giant pumpkin field. I can make enough money. However, if somebody could plant and harvest the crops for me, I would be willing to pay good coin for it. I would even be willing to pay salary to those villagers because I can make all this money back from just selling the pumpkins. So that would be very nice to get machines for that. I'm so excited to never have to make a berry salad again. I don't think it's going to be that easy. I honestly don't think it's going to be that easy to get the diamond currency, but maybe I'm wrong. Like, imagine if it's going to take about the same time to get that currency as to actually cook. So which one would you prefer? Farming the diamonds just so you don't have to cook? Or farming, or actually cooking so you don't have to farm diamonds? That's going to be a fun little science video to make to compare which is actually more efficient. It sounds like the expansion will be worth $30. Absolutely. It's like getting pretty much another new game. Especially with the world being the same size as the current valley. That alone makes it worth it. It gives a ton of extra space, and that space has its own item count, which is great. As long as it's easy to get between the current valley and the new one. Oh yeah, I hope you just basically activate your hourglass, and you get transported there. I think that's the way it works. I might be wrong. Yeah, we are getting 3 chapters. Basically, 3 total updates for the price of $30. $10 per chapter. We get 3 characters in first chapter, we get 1 character in fourth chapter, and another character in fifth chapter. So we get 5 characters in total, and a bunch of cool stuff and quests in every chapter. In my opinion, definitely worth. And once again, not $30, $15. $15 is the price of moonstones. But I guess if you don't need moonstones, that they're not worth $15 to you. So maybe it is $30. I'm really interested in the board game and how much stuff will be available in it. I agree. I hope it's not just like super simple, completely random. Like I hope they will let us play against people, because I feel like it's going to be very easy to win against villagers. But against real people with real brains, that would be probably very complicated. Eternity Isle map. This map is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Wow. Overwhelmingly positive comments on Reddit. Twitter is way more positive. Still a couple here and there, people with some complaints. Once again, legitimate complaints. It's just, I feel like those complaints are about the old news. Considering, like, I haven't seen many complaints about the actual stream and all the stuff that we just learned about the upcoming updates. 99% of people are extremely excited and very hyped for it, and I am with you. Absolutely insanity. I'm so happy. I'm so hopeful for the future of Disney Dreamlight Valley, and that makes me happy because it sounds like it's going to be good for my channel as well. Lots of content. I hope you guys are going to be here to experience all this new stuff with me. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what are your thoughts and general feelings. I think most of the people will agree that the expansion is definitely worth $30. Especially with additional moonstones, which you can spend buying a couple premium shop items. I mean, granted, some of us can probably get 4,000 for free from just doing dream snaps, which is just 1 week of work. But for a lot of people, I think it's going to be a very sizable chunk of moonstones to spend on some cool house skin or potentially another character bundle. Plus, we're getting 2,500 as founders as well, so definitely no-brainer for me. Thank you so much, everybody, for support. You guys are absolutely amazing. I'll see you in the next one. Oh my god, this thing finally updated. Oh my god, it finally updated. We have all of the and it kind of cut out a few moderators from the bottom. I apologize. I will fix this. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.